There are situations in the group with the friends, like what we had in the weekend over in the convention, with upliftment and greatness of the goal that gives you pleasure. How do we use that correctly and not for myself, not to lose that through levity? Because precisely with pleasure it's difficult.
Your question is correct. But if we immediately start calculating, then we'll never take the right actions. We have to enjoy. I feel good, I feel pleasant, it's nice and good to be with the friends. If to begin with I'll start calculating why, what for, who am I with, and so on, then I as if put an obstacle before myself. It's impossible to grow, or the only way to grow is out of pleasure, out of happiness. This is why the Kabbalists, they obligate us to be in happiness, in joy, that it is a great mitzvah, a great precept to be in joy. Of course, the joy has to come as a result of good deeds, but you have to be in joy. If you're doing something, even if it's good, but you don't enjoy it, then obviously by that you curse the Creator. So you have to feel pleasure in every action. And according to the feeling of the pleasure, you measure what action can you be in. There are people who as if climb to high places, big actions, but suffer. If you identify yourself with the suffering, better not do the action at all. I give a present to my friend and I suffer as a result. Why do you do it? Because it says that this is what I have to do. Is it the right thing to do or not? You're working in overcoming yourself here. Please answer.
In the beginning, if I can only make an action, then I'll do it until...
And you cry and you do.
Until I can add more intention to it, and then the actions will eventually pierce a hole.
Meaning that you hope that as a result of the multiplicity of actions, you'll start enjoying it.
That we can connect.
I don't know whether to connect or not to connect. Where will it come from?
From the third factor.
The third factor. Meaning to begin with, you're taking the third factor and that's why you're doing. I'm asking.
That's what you're teaching us.
What do you mean I'm teaching you? What kind of an answer is that I teach you? Yes or no?
Yes, Rav.
So, how do I measure whether it's the right action or not?
Not in my vessels, but in the friend's vessels. His feeling rejoices me.
Meaning I measure the right action by happiness, by rejoicing. And if I'm not happy,
then something got missed along the way.
What? Where can the happiness come from? From which factors? From the action itself, I have no happiness, I have no joy. And then I'm happy because of what? I rejoice the action itself. Not the action, but that this action leads me or brings me to the goal. Meaning that I have to nonetheless achieve happiness. Listen, it's forbidden for me to leave an action in which I suffer because by that I curse the Creator. Happiness, this can be, and this is already a very advanced state, but when I'm happy inside myself, inside my vessels, as a result of giving, as you put it, but the happiness derives from the goal. It comes from the goal. I have to measure and examine this happiness, because if I'm not there, then it's not called a mitzvah. Yes.
Rav, I'll clarify a little bit. I didn't.
Therefore, if a person is not happy, if he's sour, he's not doing the right action. As simple as that. That's all there is. It's not, the righteous that are suffering because of with foolishness. A person, the righteous, tzaddik in Hebrew, comes from the word latzdik, to justify. He justified the Creator. He is happy about what he has.
Rav, not about literally measuring it, but the question is how to not use how to lose the benefit towards the group, towards the connection.
This is why we say that the greatest mitzvah is to make the friends happy. Give them the confidence in attaining the goal. Okay? Let's read a bit more.
I think that the 10 needs to write the bylaw of the 10, if it's not clear. Yeah, if it's clear, then do it quickly and that's it. But that must be. Because it's the order, the structure, the times, the relations, every single thing that has to do with the 10. That's one thing. The second thing, what do we need to implement in the 10? What is the goal? The stages of how we attain the goal. As if from each day several lines come out until everything connects to some big article or even a book that the 10s will later bring to some place, to someone what they wrote and writing, and we'll connect it together, we'll compose it together. It will be very interesting. It's not that the work for days. That's now, and then we'll think more.